Hi everyone, I wanted to do a quick training on your website because now that you have signed up as wholesale, you have the option to share and talk to about our products to whoever you want. And if anybody were to ever want to purchase a product from you, they would actually go to your website. So I had one of my new ambassadors, a dear friend of mine from college, Amy Stefancic, and she has given me permission to use her website for privacy reasons. I have a list. I have over 600 and some people in my list. So for privacy reasons, I'm just going to have hers since she's so new. She has one new ambassador as well, which I'm so excited. She reached out to her sister, and before she even got the product, she said, "Hey, I'm going to start these. Misty's doing really well with this, and with the products and the company. I think I'm ready to earn some extra money. Do you want to do this with me?" And her sister was like, "Absolutely." So I love her little approach of that too. Sometimes it's not best to wait. Maybe talk to some of your closest family and friends and see if they want to do this business with you, or just try the products. So you're signed up as wholesale and you have this website. So I want to turn my screen around. I love Zoom, and that's what I'm recording on right now is zoom.us, ZOOM.us. I highly encourage you to download go to the website zoom.us and sign up for a free account. And when you get a free account, you will just sign in, and I'm going to have meeting ID numbers that I am going to have for certain events that I host or trainings. And I will share my event number, and you guys will put that in, and you'll be connected with me. We'll all be able to see each other. But the awesome thing is you can actually hide your face. You can also mute yourself. So you can be in your pajamas at your home and learn about Plexus without going anywhere. So highly, highly recommend downloading or signing up for a zoom.us account, and then also getting a PayPal account. A lot of times I have incentives and I love, and it's just easier on all of us to kind of transfer money back and forth to each other through a PayPal account. And you may have had one for years, but I would highly recommend you can just do a personal one. You don't have to do a business one, and do obviously the free version. So with that, I'm going to turn my screen around so that you guys can see the website. So let me turn this around. All right. When you guys share your website with a friend or a family member or whoever it may be, you will typically see your name written right over here, but this is what they'll see. They have some choices. So you have probably already talked to them, and maybe you've said, "You know what, I've signed up as wholesale. I want the cheapest price." And if they want the cheapest price, they would go to your website, and that you would make sure to tell them, "Make sure you see my name in the right corner," because you want to make sure that you get credit for them. So if they want to join you as a wholesale buyer, they are actually going to push this right here. It says Join Plexus. I would highly recommend you going to your website without signing in. Don't go to the ambassador login yet. Just look at this part, push the word join, kind of, scroll through some of the site, the different screens, just so you're familiar with what you are telling them to do. Because I actually like to get on the phone and guide my people through signing up, whether it's joining or whether it's just shopping. So they are going to join, you're going to help them go through that, and that's it. And they're going to have their own website, and they would buy from their own website if they wanted to purchase anything from then on. So if you have a customer who just wants, "You know what, I just want to be a customer. I don't want anything to do with, I don't care about wholesale pricing," and they're wanting the 60-day money back guarantee. As a customer, they get 60 days money back guarantee. It's a rolling 60 days. See, when you're talking to someone, you're kind of asking them, tell them there's 3 ways to buy. The first way is retail pricing. It's the most expensive way. There's no auto ships involved. It's the most expensive way. The second way to buy is a preferred customer. It is cheaper. Most of the times, it's almost cheaper by $10. It does come with an auto ship, but you are not tied to anything. They get a username and password. They get to go in and delete their order. They are not tied to ordering for 2 months in a row, 3 months in a row. There's no strings attached. If they don't want their backup order or their auto ship order to ship out, they just need to make sure that they delete it before the date that it's set for. And they're in control of that. And then the third way is as a wholesale buyer, just like you have signed up. You don't get the 60-day money back guarantee because you're getting wholesale pricing. And if you were, as a wholesale, if you were to buy something and you kind of decided, oh, you know what, I really don't want that, you actually have 5 days. Don't open the package that comes to you, and then we'll just call into customer service, and they give you a return to sender type of number that you would write on the outside of your package, and you will just return it, and they will credit you back. So always make sure to explain those 3 ways. It's actually good to have a good balance between your customers and ambassadors, because you're going to get money differently for each one, like customers versus ambassadors. So it's a nice, good balance. And typically what happens is I have customers who sign, and once they try it out and they like it, they jump over to wholesale, because then they're like, well, I know I like it. I'm not worried about the 60-day money back guarantee anymore. I know I like it. I want it cheaper. So you want to just kind of keep following up with your people to make sure that they are getting, what they're wanting, and try to save them money. If they're wanting it a little cheaper, they can switch over at any time. So if they want to join and become wholesale, they push Join Plexus. If they just want to buy as a customer, they put Shop Now. So make sure that you know the difference between those two, and then you'll be set to go of how to guide them. But I want to show you what your back office looks like. Your back office is kind of like behind the scenes, kind of like only what you see. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in under my friend Amy, which it looks like I already did, sorry. So this first screen that you see is called the dashboard. It's kind of like little shortcuts. I would highly recommend for beginners to kind of look at this area right here. It says next steps. It gives you like some little tasks that you can do, like for training tips. You can go through that, work through that at your own pace. Another thing that I want you guys to really know right off the bat is how to turn on or off your backup order, and then how to order products. So as a wholesale buyer, you probably put in a backup order. A backup order, which is right here. If you go to shopping, backup order. Having a backup order in place is kind of like turning the switch on for you to be commission qualified. And if you just want like a wholesale membership, kind of like a Costco membership, you would actually maybe just turn it off. So Amy, if I go to her backup order, she actually has this on because she's actually interested in the business side, and she has an ambassador. So she's actually going to get a little paycheck after her first $100 or 100 PV. So when you look at her backup order, she has, right here, I went shopping backup order. It shows that she has a backup order. If she does not want her backup order to go through, she will actually just push delete. If she wants to change something on here, like the scheduled day or what she has like in it, like in her backup order, she actually would push the word edit, and she would go in and change it out. So that's how you would actually delete it. If you wanted to change the date, it will always typically, like every time somebody signs up, it usually like goes to like the default is the 25th, 26th of the month. So if you have somebody signing up at the beginning of the month, kind of like Amy, she probably wants to go back in and change that schedule day. If she wants those same products to come next month, she could go back in and push edit, and then she's going to go up here in the left corner right here. It says schedule day, day 26 of each month. She's going to push edit, and she wants to make sure when she pushes edit that she's not making that go out on the same month that she signed up, because those products are already on their way from getting that welcome pack that you guys picked. So she wants to make sure she's starting that on the following month. So in this case, it was set for August 26th, but she probably wants it to come back up here around the 8th or the 9th, because that's when she signed up. So I'm just going to cancel that right now, but let her choose to do that. But she would have her things in here that she would want to come the next month. And let me go back out of here. If she just wanted to go and like shop for something, let's say she doesn't, she doesn't want to, she already ordered her welcome pack, but you know what? She's like, you know what? I actually want to try that edge or that block that everyone keeps talking about. She just then wants to go to shopping and then shopping cart. And shopping cart, all the products are right here that you can pick from. She would just click on the product that she wants, say add to cart. She's going to see that right over here in that little cart, and then she's going to say order checkout. And then her order checkout, make sure that you put in your CVC code. If this is showing up red, make sure to put your CVC code or it won't go through. And then she'll just keep saying checkout over here, and it will go through. As she buys things on her own, she's going to see this number right here. If I go back to the dashboard, she's going to go down here and see this little number called PV. She's going to start to see that go up. It's going to go up if she purchases anything, or if she if she has a customer and a customer buys anything, it's going to go up. And the awesome thing is she's going to get commission on anything past $100. Plexus will always take the first $100 out as a commitment to be commission qualified. And then anything after that, she's actually going to get money on. So you can actually earn money on the products that you buy. You could actually not sell to anybody, and you can actually just buy your own or your family's, and you could earn money on your own products, which is an amazing part of Plexus. So that is just a little, I'll take you back here, but I want you to notice this word PV. That means personal volume. So when she goes to shopping again, just so you guys can get a good idea, all of these products have a PV number next to them. So the price of block is $29.95, but the PV that she will earn is $25. You can call them points. You can call, we just call them PV in Plexus world. So the PV is what you get paid on. Okay. So I don't want to overwhelm you with all these things right now, but I want you to definitely know about the shopping tab and definitely these two. And then also looking to find where your order's at. So if she clicks on order and packaging tracking, she can actually see the last thing that she ordered, and she can see where it's at. So let this thing do some thinking here. Here we go. So this lets her see that she had an order placed. It's been completed. Here's her tracking number. She ordered it on the 7th. It was shipped on the 7th, and that's awesome. So she can click right here on the invoice and see everything that she's ordered and all that good stuff. So if you're kind of just curious, like, where is it? Because you're super excited to get it, that's where it's you can find out right there. Also, there's things in shopping. There's different prints, like Plexus prints, if you are wanting to kind of buy some brochures or things like that. But there's also a lot of things on Etsy. But there's some different like business cards and all these little things that you can buy. And they're adding more and more as we're talking, actually. Another thing that I want you to really look at, it's brand new. It came out at convention in June last month, but this training is fabulous. If you go to the training tab, there's a bunch of different videos and things that you can look at, kind of telling you the back office overview, kind of like what I'm doing right now. But there's also, if you go over here to tools, there is multimedia library, where you can see all these different, like these are, you're just going to listen, but amazing leaders who are diamonds in our company, the top rank in our company, who are doing some development for, like, professional development or self-development with you. Here's the compensation plan. If I'm going to add that into Plexus Partners Academy, but some of these, they're all back here. So just kind of play around, get back in the back office and kind of just play around with some of these tabs. You're not going to hurt anything. But I love about this training, there's going to be more and more videos in here. But what I really liked about these tools, these are called shareables, and this is awesome. So with our new products that we just had out, so let's say Edge, it just came out, browse by product, and you can just play around. But they have digital brochures, and you can actually send those brochures right away. So if I look right here, this is the brochure that goes with Edge. and it says share on or view product brochure. You can view it to learn more about it on your own. But if you, there we go, it opens it up, but you can actually send this link to this, and it's right here. Do you see this? This thing's in the way. But right here it says share. So if I click share, I can do via Facebook, and it's going to open up Facebook, but I can actually share to a certain person, share on a friend's timeline, or share in a private message. And that's what I usually do, is I share to a private message, and it sends it right to them. This link is sent right to them. So if they have more questions about Edge, they can go right to that. So that's a perfect, so just play around with this. I mean, this is awesome. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me or one of your leaders. But the back office is your best friend. It's how you are going to run your business. It's a duplicated website. So the nice thing is that's a common website that we all have, so we can reach out to one of your leaders and they will definitely be able to help you. So hope that helps, guys, and feel free to write questions in the comments. Thanks.